Okay, so this is an example of some of the graphics that we can do with the MyWorld program. And what I've done with the MyWorld program is given you some colors that you can use. So I've given you like red, pink, orange, yellow, green, all those colors. And basically those colors all come from a class that Java gives us, which is called color. Okay? And so I just made it one step easier for you guys to use. So instead of having to do like color.orange, okay, over here, so we could do color.orange, okay, but then it requires us to do one extra step. So instead of doing that, I gave you guys orange so that you can just type it in and use it, okay? But hopefully, what you're looking at here, you can say like, okay, yeah, this dresser is orange, but my dresser at home isn't orange, okay? And so what if I want to make my own color? All right? So what I wanted to do is show you today how you can make your own color. So I'm going to go over to a website here, and this is the color class as it's kind of explained by Oracle, which owns Java. All right? And you can see that they show you that you can use black and blue and cyan and stuff like that. So, but let's go ahead. I'm going to make another tab on here, and then I'm just going to do a search for color chooser. Okay, and if you do a search for color chooser, Google gives you something that looks like this. All right, and so what you can do, let's say that we want our dresser to be brown. Okay, so what you can do is you can just kind of slide this color circle down here until you get to colors that you think are close to what you want in terms of like a brown. In this case, I want a brown. So that's getting pretty close. And then you can take this and kind of move it to where you want it. And so you can say like, okay, well, yep, that's the shade of brown that I want for my dresser. Okay, so it kind of gives you the shade over here. And then you can use these numbers to create your own color. And from the unit that we did about like how computers work, okay, you remember that this is how much red, how much green, and how much blue are in that color, okay? And so what we can do is we can go back over to Eclipse, and basically here where I said that the dresser is orange, now I can fill in my own color here. So I'm just going to delete orange there. I'm going to go like this. New color with parentheses. And then inside of those parentheses, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in the colors that we were just looking at. So that's 165, 118, and 16. All right. Now, there's one last step here, and that is that it doesn't recognize color. And so if I mouse over color there, it's going to tell me color cannot be resolved to a type. And then I can import color. All right. And so importing color is like we've had to do with importing scanner or importing graphics before. If I just click on that, that error goes away. And just so that we're not totally confused here, up here what it's done now is it's imported color for me. All right. So it put in that line of code that says, well, this is the color that we want to use. All right. And so here what we're doing is making that new color, which is that brown hue that we saw. And if I run this time, okay, we can see that now the color of the dresser is that kind of dark brown color that I just found on the website. Okay? So, to make your own color, you use new color, put in the RGB value just like that, separated by commas, so red, green, blue. And a simple way of finding those colors, again, is by going over to Google, doing a search for color chooser, and then going ahead and finding the color that you want. Any questions on how we do that?